What's happening, Facebook? We are not on the Babam balcony tonight. A little change in venue. A little chilly out there tonight. But anyway, I just want to jump on. The header is, was Mark Cuban on my live. Obviously, he's the billionaire. Also owns the Dallas Mavericks. But what's interesting, hey Alyssa, what's interesting is that Mark Cuban, and any of you who were on my live the other night, I said that there was going to be a total reset. I mean, the landscape is going to change to me globally. Mark Cuban put out an op-ed today saying America 2.0, meaning that everything is going to change. So why do I want to talk about this again? I'm going through the Facebook news feed and I'm looking at it. And I'm watching, and I see so many people. There's so much fear out there. I mean, there really is. There's so much fear, and I think that this is something. Like I said, I think this is something that is going to eventually, not the pandemic, the result of this pandemic, and what actions are going to be taken after this pandemic. I think they're going to be very good, not only for our country, but for the world, for countries all over the world. I think it's a global reset. I don't think it's hey, Karen, hey, Renee, hey, Scooter. I don't think that this is just going to be, this is not an America 2.0. I think it's a global 2.0. Not that I'm arguing with one of the smartest, most intelligent men in the world. But it was interesting that he wrote this op-ed. It came at a very crucial time. But the fear is unbelievable. And, the reason I keep talking about fear and overcoming that fear, I mean, my God, if people are in fear right now, what type of fear is going to exist once this pandemic goes away? How are people going to react? I mean, seriously, we have to put ourselves in a position where we know that deep down inside, we have hope. Think about the word hope for 1 second. Imagine if hope was all you had. Absolutely nothing else. Zero. All you had was hope. You didn't have anything else. You actually have everything. Because if you have hope and you understand what the word hope means, then fear becomes dissipated. Because I want you to think about this. Think about how many people have never learned to swim because of their fear of the water. Think of how many people never learned to drive because of their fear of getting behind the wheel. Think about how many people never pursued their dreams because they feared it would destroy their life or their families or whatever it may be. Yet, what people don't get about fear is that once you do what you fear, my God, that fear disappears. And sometimes you look back and you say, what the hell was I so afraid of? And that's why I say regret sucks, because fear stops you from doing what you're supposed to do. And we don't do it. And then we have regret. I mean, look, people, we all want to live forever. We're not going to. One day we are all going to die. We are. However, the goal is not to live forever. The goal is to create something that is going to live forever. It's going to last. It's going to be your legacy. And I just couldn't stop thinking as I was working out watching a Hallmark movie earlier today. I just could not help thinking about how many people are still sitting around, and instead of working on who they are going to become to adapt to the new world, they're still diving into fear. They're still talking about nothing but fear. My God, all of the answers. People are still looking and they're still searching, and they're listening to this. They're listening to the news. They're listening to all this crap. Guys, I can't say this enough. This is not fact. This is something that I did. This is something I just want to share with you as something that was a stage I went to. I had to look inside myself and understand The answers lie within ourselves, not on channel whatever and not on CNN or what. That's not where the answers are, okay? That's propaganda. Stop buying into it. Stop. I don't care if it's the left or the right. Stop. Right now, work on you. My God, if we can't find inner peace within ourselves, there's no way you're going to get it from those anchors. Not in a million years. You're not going to. So why? Why is it constant negativity on these news feeds? Why aren't we showing what we are going to do? Why aren't we showing what we are preparing for and how we're adapting? Why aren't we sharing what we're working on? Why aren't we sharing how we're going to change the world and change people's lives? Why aren't we sharing how excited we are once we're able to go outside again and congregate with people? I mean, I think that the congregations are going to be still social distancing. I think that shopping is going to be different. My good friend, Jason Portnoy, he put up a video today, and it was showing the new way of shopping. And it was a car actually pulling into a supermarket, going down an aisle. And they were just, the shelves rotated. You pulled up and you just put your stuff on the thing. Boom, you checked out. Boom. I mean, who knows? I'm not making any predictions or guarantees. I just know that I have so much hope in me, and I have so much belief in mankind and in everyone on this earth that they can dig inside themselves and look for those answers and be a part of the change if they're willing to adapt. If you're not willing to adapt to what is coming, you can't be part of the process of positive change. You're going to be stuck. I don't want people stuck, man. I want people to look inside themselves. How are they going to elevate themselves right now? I was talking to a friend today. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, I believe I have 25 days. It could be 40 days. I have 25 days to work on myself. I have 25 days to work on my YouTube channel. I have 25 days to work on my new LinkedIn account. I have 25 days to work on my website. I have 25 days to plan on who my audience is going to be when I start speaking. That's what I'm doing. I want to go out there. There's going to be a need for someone like me. I truly believe that. I truly do. People are going to want someone to walk in there, and whether it's companies, whether it's organizations, whether it's camps, no matter what it is, whether it involves children, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, workforce, whatever it is, people need to be inspired. People need to act on their motivation so that they can move forward and see that the opportunities that lie in front of them are dramatic. This world is a beautiful place. It's just made up of very, very, very horrible people. And they're up there. And I think that cleansing of getting rid of those horrible people is what's going on behind the scenes. People are asking, why are the hospitals empty right now? And news networks are showing hospitals in Italy flooded with people. And then obviously the networks admitted, oh, that wasn't the United States, that was Italy. Why were people carrying diapers to the naval ship that came in to set up as a hospital? These are questions we have to answer. I put up a post the other day, and nobody, even a handful of people, mentioned me about it. Why have there been over 100 earthquakes in the past 30 days, averaging 4.2 on the Richter scale, but every one of those earthquakes, every single one of those earthquakes was exactly 6.2 feet deep? I don't know, but I believe it's something good. That's my belief. My belief is that something is really changing. What if, look, I know everyone's not Christian, and I support all faiths. I don't care who you are, what you believe in. I even welcome atheists. You don't want to believe in any God? That's fine with me. But it's interesting that the resurrection is next Sunday. And what if the world is going to resurrect? What if the world, what if we are going to become out of this pandemic? What if it becomes something so fascinating that we all rise and become the best versions of ourselves? How amazing would that be? And I know that some people, I know a lot of you, and I get it all the time. I get it in my inbox. Mario, you know what? You're crazy. You're crazy. I say this all the time. Fine. Call me crazy. But what I've been talking about, whoever's been following me for the past 2.5 years, I talked about technology and automation. Embrace it before it replaces you. People hit me up. Thousands of people. I was just replaced by my job by technology. My job is now being automated. My salary was cut by 50%. Again, I'm a conspiracy analyst. I look at things and I look at what's going on. It happened to me in 2011. Technology destroyed me, destroyed my passion. So I went and I researched it and I looked and I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then I talked about, I don't want to go on a rant about this. When I go off like that, hey Chris, David, Real, Marlene, how are you? It's interesting, guys. Look for the answers within yourself. Stop with the fear. You got to get rid of the fear. Whatever you fear, just goddamn do it. Oops, I'm sorry. Palm Sunday, I said that. I apologize. Forgive me. And have hope. Have hope. Work on you. Look inside of you. Like I said before, the answers all lie within us. Stop looking for the answers from your news anchors. They're lying to you. They don't have the answers. They make stuff up. They need ratings. It's all about money. That's it. It's all about money. And I want to know how many people that come out of this, once this pandemic's over, how many people are going to put fancy cars up here, big houses up here to create more jails for them to live in, to have to go and make more money. You know how many people are scrambling for loans because, my God, like there are people out there actually hurting. They're hurting small businesses. It's just absolutely crazy. But look inside yourself. Have hope. Find the answers inside you. And again, the goal is not to live forever, people. The goal is to create something that is going to live forever. And that is going to be your legacy. Hey, Jill. Hey, Nico. Hey, Preston. How are you? This is what makes discussion so intriguing to me, because I want to know how many people are thinking about this. I want to know how many people are truly thinking about how they're preparing for what is going to come once we are all able to go out in the sunshine again, once we're able to appreciate nature again, once we're able to hug our loved ones, my God, it's like enough with the complaining and the fear-mongering on social media. Damn it. On social media. Just let it go. Just cut it out. Work on you. Work on you. Help someone else work on themselves. Get them to the starting line. I had a coaching call this morning. This person was in a panic. By the time we were done, he saw reason, he saw logic, because he had clarity now. There's so much confusion out there. There's so much anxiety. There's so much crap. Find the answers inside of you. I said it Thursday. I said it the week before. We are going to have a new global landscape, a reset. Everybody's going to get a second chance. Not everybody wants it, but the people that do. And to have Mark Cuban come out today and talk about America 2.0, I'll call it Global 2.0 because it's the whole world. Hey, Danielle, Babam. Listen. Prepare. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. And if you don't want to listen to me, don't listen to me. You don't have to. I'm on here right now with my time because I care and I love all of you. I love humanity. I love everybody in this world. I didn't 10 years ago, I admit that. I didn't have this kind of concern. I didn't have this zeal to elevate others. I did not have it, but I found it because I looked inside myself. And it gave me hope to go out there and change the world. And that's what I want you guys to do. I want you to go out there and change the world. Find it inside of you. Before you go out there to try to change the world, change your world first. Change your world first. Hey, Nicole, change your world first. It's like love, okay? If you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. You can't. If you don't respect yourself, you can't respect other people. Change right now. Change your world. Look inside. Hey, Rob, look inside yourself. That's where the answers are. Shut off this damn crap. Stop posting stupid stuff that you hear on CNN or Fox or MSNBC or I don't even know the channels. I know Hallmark Channel. I'll post about the Hallmark Channel all day long. But again, guys, this new landscape, start preparing. Start preparing now. Look inside yourself. Work on you. I told you what I'm doing for the next 25 days. It could be longer, but for the next 25 days. Start a YouTube channel. Start an online business. Read as many books as possible. Don't sit around just streaming Netflix all day long, guys. You know? I mean, seriously, it's like, do something that is going to be so productive and so powerful and make you so much stronger that you are going to make others stronger. That's the cool part about all this. That's what it's truly all about. Look inside yourself. Find the answers. Do whatever you fear, go do it right now. Just do something. Just if you fear doing a Facebook Live like I do, I don't fear doing Facebook Lives. But if I did, I would do it anyway because guess what? I'd probably love it, and I do love it. I love talking to you. I love talking to the people. I love elevating people. Whatever it is, go out there and make it happen. But find the answers inside of yourself because if you cannot find inner peace within you, the anxiety is going to continue. From the networks, the news networks, the politicians, all the division. Our job as humans, well, I know what I want to do. I know what my ultimate goal is to do. I want to take a divided world and create a united world. It's as simple as that. And the way to do that is to get people thinking. It's to get people to understand what is it that I need? What are the tools that I need within myself to start using up here? Rather than all that information, guys, it's time to leave the matrix, man. Take the right pill, seriously. And by doing that, by searching inside yourself, by having hope, especially if that's all you have, by knowing that you're not going to live forever, but you can create something that will live forever and create a legacy. If you focus on that, the people around you, they're going to see that, then they start focusing on that, we create a tidal wave. Again, I'm working on my YouTube channel, working on my website, working on my new LinkedIn page. I'm excited to start speaking once this pandemic's over. That's what I'm going to concentrate on, making other people's lives better, allowing them to see the best version of themselves. Hey, Peter. Hey, Holly. Hey, Check. Marcy, how are you? This is what we're doing, people. Look, and I can't thank you guys enough. I mean, these lives have been engaging. The Q&A was just amazing. Getting the amount of people on, the amount of views that we've been getting. We're going to spread this message. All of this is going up. Hey, Holly. All of this is going up. It's going up there. And people are going to hear it. It's going to resonate with people. I want it to resonate with the people I'm connecting with right now. Right now. The greatest time in the world to become an entrepreneur. To be an entrepreneur. To think like an entrepreneur. Not everybody is born to be an entrepreneur. But when you're back, thank you very much. Mr. Singh, I don't know how to pronounce your first name. I am so embarrassed. I shouldn't even have said that. But anyway, now is the greatest time. If Mark Cuban agrees, well, he said America 2.0, I say Global 2.0, that the entire economic landscape is going to change. The entrepreneurs are going to save the world. They are going to save this country. They're going to put people to work. They're going to give people jobs. But guess what? You got to have the right mindset for that. You have to have the right mindset for that. That type of mindset is what is going to separate you from everybody else. Make it happen. Make a difference. Find the answers inside of you. Tim, what's happening, my brother? Make it happen inside of you, and let's not have so much fear. Hey, Nicholas, let's not have so much fear. Let's have hope. Let's make it happen. For crying out loud, this world is ours. The Lord gave this. God, this world was given to us by the universe. We destroyed it. It's now being cleansed. It's now being cleansed. Think about that. Hey, Gary. Hey, Josie. It's now being cleansed. I mean, you remember when you were a kid and you had to get out of the pool because they were cleaning the pool and all you wanted to do was swim? Hey, Chris, well, guess what? The world is being cleansed. It's being cleansed, and we're going to jump into a clean pool, except for those who have the fear of swimming. We'll make them go in. Oh, God. But anyway, this is what it's all about, guys. It's, hey, Fiona, Babam. This is what it's all about, guys. It's about making those decisions right now. The first decision is to look inside yourself. The second decision is to see if you are living your life with your passion and your purpose. And that is where like I said, that is where the answers are. That's where the answers are. Hey, Don, that's where the answers are. The answers lie within us, and they will always lie within us. So stop looking externally. The global landscape is changing. I can't stress that enough. This is the time now to think differently, to think in a way you've never done before. So go have that honest conversation with yourself and ask yourself, am I doing what makes me happy? Am I simply, or all these physical objects that have put me in a prison to sit there and pay for, is that making me happy? That's what is going to allow us to move forward in the new world. Global 2.0. Mark Cuban called it America 2.0 today. I was kind of shocked that only a handful of people reached out to me to look at this article, because I've been talking about this for 3 weeks. I've been talking about this for 3 weeks. And then a billionaire goes and talks about it, and all of a sudden, you know, everyone's like, hey, Mario, I can't believe Mark Cuban said exactly what you said. Look, guys, again, conspiracy analyst. I am not making any predictions. I am not guaranteeing anything. I am simply preparing to adapt. Hey, Kim, I am simply preparing to adapt. And when Mark Cuban, a billionaire, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, comes out and says it as well, I felt deeply compelled to come back on today, ask you to look inside yourself, find those answers, have hope, especially if that's all you have. Believe me, because if you have hope, you have everything. Do something that you fear so you can know that you never feared it at all. You're going to ask yourself, why did I even fear this? And lastly, guys, again, the goal is not to last forever. To live forever, excuse me. The goal is not to live forever. What we want to do, what my goal is to create something that's going to last forever. I want to create a legacy for my children, my grandchildren. They're going to be here, guys. The world is not ending. It's not. The resurrection is Sunday. It's a global cleansing. That's what it is. Again, work on you, work on adapting, work on getting ready for this new landscape. It's a second chance. For those of you who have been looking for a second chance in life, oh my God, this is it. This is it. This is it. Let's make the best of it. Let's take advantage of it. Let's get back to the world. Let's elevate others. Babam. Love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow night. Have a great evening. And thank you for jumping on.